What is going on, guys? Eric here with another segment of... Alright, first things first, I got this little camera thing for my phone so I can be at a wider angle since my phone won't flip, and I know people have been complaining about it, and I'm not going to upgrade until I get the iPhone 8, which who knows what that'll be. Anyways, I don't want to bring too much attention to this whole kneeling thing because I don't believe it needs that much more attention. There's bigger problems going on that we need to deal with in this whole kneeling bullshit. I, however, will never kneel for the flag because I love this country. People say, oh, you're white, blah, blah, blah. Fuck off with that shit, man. You guys, just fuck off. Hats off to the Steelers guy, but then he said, oh, I disrespected my team. No, man, they disrespected you by fucking going in there and kneeling, or not coming out for the anthem. And if you look in the rule books, it says teams must be out there for the anthem with their hand over their heart, or they will be fined and penalized. But since it's so big and Roger Goodell's already fucked, he's like, no, it's all right. But I don't care what you do. You can kneel, not kneel, whatever. That's your right. Do whatever you want. Just stop talking about it. And now, I did get pissed at McCoy. He couldn't even take a knee. He had to keep stretching. Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here. All right, let's talk about football now. Not my best week of picks because this week was fucking insane. He had, like, the Jets beating Miami. Like, what the fuck? I think Cutler's finally showing his true colors. That week one was just kind of, luck. Will the Jets win any more games? Let me know. I don't know. Maybe they'll beat Miami again. Buffalo took down Denver, and guess what? They still didn't say shit. We moved up 11 spots in the power rankings, and oh my God, what a game, man. This week is our true test against Atlanta. We'll see how that goes in Atlanta. Ravens got smoked in London. They benched Flacco. A Super Bowl winning QB, they benched him. That's crazy. Texans almost beating the Patriots. Oh my God, I was just like about to throw up. I wanted them to win so bad. What else we got here? The Bucks going down to the Vikings with Keenum as the quarterback. Keenum had a fucking career game against the Bucks. Sorry to my buddy there, he's a huge Bucks fan. Also, the Redskins beating the Raiders. Nobody saw that coming. Josh Norman still had shit to talk about. Blah, 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 blah. And the Bears beating the Steelers. I bet that shut their fans up this week. I can't believe that game. That was insane. Overtime win with Howard. Woo, that was crazy. All right, I went 8 for 6. I'm 29-16 overall with the picks. Like I said, a lot of the picks just fucked me. Like the Bears winning, the Colts winning, the Redskins winning, the Jags winning, Buffalo. I did pick them to win, though, obviously. Beckham, you're a piece of shit. How about you start celebrating when you actually win a game and not when you just score a touchdown that has nothing to do with winning? I mean, it has something to do with winning the game, but you couldn't do enough. And Sproles, man, poor Sproles tore an ACL and broke his arm in that same play. He said people were saying he might retire after this because he's getting pretty old, but he said he'll be back. So, fantasy update, I won. I fucking won, man. I was a little nervous because I traded for Hyde a couple days before that, and he just started off shitty, but he exploded. Him and Garcon got me a shitload of points. Rodgers, of course, another solid week. Baldwin finally did a decent week. My Bills defense doing a good week. And, of course, Diggs. Stephon fucking Diggs. Keeping him in. Fuck. I'm actually going with the same lineup this week because the guy I'm facing is the only undefeated team in our league. And I have faith. The only person I'm nervous about is Cooper Kupp. Come on, buddy. Let's start getting in there. I know they got other receivers there, but come on. All right, let's get right into it. I know this video is late, but my daughter's birthday was this week, so I've had some other stuff to do. We'll start right off with a big divisional matchup tonight. Everybody, who knows what's going to happen now? I mean, they are in Green Bay, so that has something to do with it. So I don't think I think the Bears just something. They got a streak of luck. I don't know. God was looking down on them, but the Packers are going to take this one tonight against the Bears. Dolphins at home against the Saints. Look to see what you saw last week. Saints take this one. I'm sorry, if Cutler's your quarterback, you're not going to do much. Patriots at home over the Panthers. I'm going to put Tom Brady in my DraftKings because obviously he's just tearing up every fucking week now. Come on, Madden curse. Jags beat the Jets at home, or the Jets are home. I think the Jags are going to take them. Titans are going to win. They're in Houston, but Titans are tough, man. They're tough. I have the Lions over the Vikings. The Vikings are at home, but I do not think you will see Case Keenum explode like that again. And I don't think their defense can hold up. I mean, you didn't think Detroit would be. I mean, they were decent last year, most comebacks and stuff, but I didn't think they'd be that much better this year. And so far, they've been proven right. Proved me wrong. Cowboys at home over the Rams. I would love to see the Rams just go in there and destroy them, but I don't know about it. The Cowboys being at home. Of course, I'm taking Buffalo over the Falcons. Come on, baby. Come on, Buffalo. We can do this. Steelers over the Ravens in Baltimore. I'm not giving up on the Steelers just yet. Who knows? It was 1 week. Things can change. I know the Ravens look terrible, but I think they might bounce back and be like, hey, we can't have this shit again against the Jags. Let's go out there and beat the Steelers. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go with the Steelers on this one. The Bengals and Browns. Woo, game of the week. I think, I went with the Browns last week to beat the Colts, and that bit me in the ass. So I'm just going to have to go with the Bengals. I think they got a little better team than the Browns. They're not playing like it, but on paper they got a better team. I'm going to have to go with the Bengals on this one. Trust your stomach, your heart. Bucks at home over the Giants. God, would I love to see the Giants start 0-4 and just shut Beckham up. Maybe he'll fucking retire after that. Remember last year when they started doing bad? He said, "Oh, I'm thinking about this game ain't fun anymore." Yeah, because you're losing. All right, let's do it real fast. We got Cardinals at home over the 49ers. Eagles at home over the Chargers. Eagles are staying hot. Chargers are not. This is the game of the week. The Raiders against Denver. I'm taking the Raiders in Denver. It's going to be a great game, and I think the Raiders bounce back. I don't think Denver can. I think they're a little shooken up from that win, or that loss against Buffalo. Seahawks at home over the Colts. If someone could just end Sherman's career, that'd be great. I watched a video yesterday of trash talking, and 95% of them were Sherman, and he's just a bitch. God, is he a bitch. And then Monday night, you got to go with the Chiefs at home over the Redskins. I know the Redskins took on the Raiders, but I don't know if they can do with the Chiefs. All right, guys, let's head over to Richie and Susan, and hopefully this week it works. I don't know what happened last week. Richie?
Hello, Eric. Wasn't my best week either. I think I'm 6-6 now and a little behind Susan, but that might change this week. First off, I'm starting off with the Raiders over Denver. In Denver, like you said, the Raiders are definitely bouncing back on this one. For my second pick, I'm going to have to go with that doozy of a game. I'm going to take the Browns over the Bengals. I think the Bengals are that bad. They have good talent on the team, but they're in a slump, so Browns are taking this one. And for my last two picks, I think the Steelers do bounce back and they take out the Ravens. And sorry, Eric, but I have to go with the Falcons over the Bills. They're in Atlanta, and that's a tough team to beat. They're coming off a Super Bowl loss and MVP quarterback. I take the Falcons in this one. Over to you, Susan, you stupid bitch.
Hello, Eric, and thank you, Richie. Please shave that stash. You look like a pedophile. All right, I'm going to have to go against you right off the bat. I'm going to say Denver takes this one over the Raiders in Denver. I think they want a little more than the Raiders do, especially with that quarterback, Simeon. He's looking to prove something. For the next game, I'm going to have to take the Bengals over the Browns. The Browns are used to losing, and the Bengals aren't, so they're a little more hungry. And I think Marvin Lewis, this might be his last year if they don't do something. And with my last two picks, I have to take the Steelers over the Ravens. I think they just had an off week with the whole kneeling and staying in the locker room. Maybe you guys should just, come out and stand and focus on winning and focus on game planning and not if you're going to kneel or not. And the last one, I'm sorry, Eric. I have to agree with Richie. I'm taking the Falcons over the Bills. It's just a tough matchup. All right, back to you, Eric. See you next week.
All right, you pricks. You're both going with the Falcons, huh? All right. I chose it. Whatever. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry it was rushed. I'm sorry it was a little late. It's been a hectic week. Let me know what you think of my picks. Let me know what you think about the anthem. You know what? Just keep it short. Let's not get too into it. Let's not bring up racism and blah, 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 blah. Let me know how you think that Miami's going to bounce back with Cutler. Let me know how you think if the Steelers are going to bounce. Just let me know your picks. Let's talk some football. And check me out on Twitter at EricSchweitzer64. I'll be tweeting all Sunday during the games. And think that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I need like 4 more people to get 400 subscribers, and then maybe I'll do something crazy. What could be crazy? Maybe burn a McGahee jersey, or maybe burn a Mario Williams jersey. Not because of the protest, to celebrate 400 subscribers. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next week.